Discover the uniqueness in the entertainment industry. African Broadcasting Network, ABN, is now the pace setter in the industry. Do you want to advertise your product and services? Count on us. We will do it much more than your expectations. African Broadcasting Network, ABN, will deliver quick and prompt services. Our quality and clarity stands us out when it comes to delivering quality broadcasting. Our staffs are hardworking and versatile in the specific field of office. Our environment is so conducive and we are open to all. We also give advice on how to run your business profitably. African Broadcasting Network is situated at
10039 Business Street, Suite 338, Houston, Texas 77036. Telephone 346-426-5650 or 832-490-8203.
Website www.abntvnetwork.com. ABN, celebrating Africans' rich cultural heritage.
Well, life to you may be different from life to me. The way I see life most of the time is different from the way you see life. Sometimes life is good. Other times, well, maybe not so good. And this is why many times we need someone to talk to, someone to listen to us without judging us. And this is a program that is designed exactly for that purpose, where we can talk, chat, laugh, and sometimes cry together. Come on, let's talk over our matters. Let's discuss the matters of life and find solutions together. This is Eshman. Our program is now going to be on Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays from 9 p.m. to 10 p.m. I need you to join in. We need to talk together. You will have the opportunity to call in, ask questions, discuss matters that concern your heart, and I guarantee you'll be glad that you talked. I'll be waiting on you Tuesday and on Wednesday and on Thursday. Eshman will be waiting for you.
Hey guys, my name is Shina Ayo Oyinlola, and I'm trying to let you know that ABN TV do live stream events. Do you have any event coming up? Do you want somebody to do that for you? Live stream your event either to your own portal or to ABN TV Direct. Call on us now, 346-426-5650, 346-426-5650. We'll be glad to help you out. Thank you.
Hello everyone, and good evening wherever you're watching us from. Thank you very much for always being available. I want to thank you all, my friends, my partners, my families, for being a part of this program, most especially those of you that get in touch after the program. I really appreciate you. You see, domestic violence is an issue, a major issue in the history of mankind. It's been with us from time immemorial, but it looks like it's getting worse. For me and you, what we're working on is to reduce it as much as possible. Fine. We may never be able to eradicate domestic violence, but the more we reduce it, the better. Every day and every other time, someone has killed someone in the name of love. And we are working hard to make sure that this is not part of our life story. And that's why I do what I do. Well, the more we tell people about it, the better they know and the more they take actions so that people can live their lives. From me, whatever you do, make sure you help your relationship, let it work. Do everything possible. Beg if you have to beg. Call other people if you have to call other people. Spend money if you have to spend money. Just make it work. But if the way is too tough for two of you to work together, by all means, go your separate ways. It is better for you to live long as a baby mama or baby daddy, single parent, than for you to die young in the name of love. Welcome to Sharing Life Matters with Eshman, and thank you for joining. Now, this program has been brought to us by BSA Procurement and Logistics, your one-stop, one-center shipping solution. Any shipping deal that you have, talk to BSA Procurement and Logistics, and they will handle it for you. Remember, they ship every Thursday from Nigeria to the U.S. and every Thursday from U.S. to Nigeria. Well, let me quickly brief us, then we go on break, and when we come back, we hit the ground running. Some people believe that there should be limitations to sexual activities between couples. And when I say couples, we're even talking about those that are married together, those that are joined together. Some people believe that there should be limitations to how they express themselves sexually. What do you think? And so tonight's topic, we're going to be looking at oral sex. Is it an okay thing? Now, from whatever angle you want to bring it from, please feel free to bring it from me. Remember, somebody is listening to you, and what you have to say could many times help some other people to get out of troubles. Oral sex, is it an okay thing? Oh no. What is oral sex? Of course you know. Majorly, the best summary I can put to it is when you use your mouth on your partner. Tonight's topic is not for the faint-hearted. It's not for children. It's not for the underaged. So, I am saying it beforehand. This is for matured people. All right, we're going to be talking about this and a lot more. Remember, your contribution could help somebody. Over time, people have expressed themselves sexually. And the ladies have most of the time blamed the man that, look, come what may, whatever you give him, whatever you do, if he wants to go out, he will still go out anyway. We've talked about that pretty much. But here is the question. What is a man looking for outside? What is the difference between the woman he has at home and the woman that is going to meet outside? What really makes the difference? Personally, I have found out, or I've come to find out, that the man is not searching for sex outside. He's already getting that inside. Now, there are some sides, there are some add-ons, there are some extracurricular activities, if I may borrow that word, that he's looking for outside. Those are the things that make him go outside. And so the question is, if we knew that the man is looking for all these extra things outside, can we make the woman inside adopt those things? Maybe he will stop him. That was what brought this discussion. But some people believe that no, the woman, the responsible woman, you know, the godly woman, the good woman can't be too exposed. She can't know some things. Otherwise, the question is, how did she know? Well, we will go on break very soon. And when we come back, we're going to really discuss it. Get your phones ready. It's all about you tonight. Is oral sex okay? This is Sharing Life Matters with Eshman, and I'll see you at the other side of the divide.
BSA Procurement and Logistics Services. Ship to USA from Niger, or ship from Niger to USA, and also to Canada. Individual, small business, corporate establishments, and African stores and restaurants. Ship anything at all. USA Office, 12455 Westpac Drive, Suite H15, Houston, Texas, 77082. Telephone 832-614-8984 or 281-741-4829. Email info@bsaprologservice.com or www.bsaprologservice.com. BSA Procurement and Logistics Services. You are the reason we exist.
God African Food Store, your one-stop grocery shop for a wide variety of international products such as momo, asa fish, mangala, stockfish,
Akamo ogi, and African bread,
and various food and soup condiments. Our products are always fresh, conveniently available, and professionally packed. Our store is known for its professional, quick and express service. Come visit us today at the Glory of God African Food Store. We are located at
127198 Business Street, Houston, Texas.
77099. Call us today on
281-498-7747.
our customer service, always on point.
Glory of God African Food.
Lord of Lords, oh, so great you are, doing marvelous things. Everything about you, yeah.
I love you. Thank you, Jesus. I love you.
Need to get somewhere fast and at a reasonable price? You need Tigo. You can be confident your driver will be courteous and professional. Tigo is super budget friendly, even for students and low-income workers. Tigo is convenient. Book your ride, pay, and tip your driver all in the app. Tigo, the ride-sharing company with a difference. Download the Tigo app today at Google Play or the Apple Store.
Venerable Dr. Gojuku Okoroafo and members of All Saints Anglican Church, Houston, Texas, cordially invite you to their 2022 Harvest of Joy Annual Harvest Thanksgiving Bazaar and Raffle Draw of 2022 Mercedes-Benz. It's a good thing to give thanks to our God. This is the time to give thanks to Almighty God. Join us on Sunday, 6th of November 2022, 10:30 a.m. at All Saints Anglican Church, 13403 Rain Road, Houston, Texas, 77083. This event is going to be live coverage. Buy your raffle ticket for $20 and win 2022 Benz CLA 250. Call friends, family, and well-wishers to be part of this. Signed, Lady Judith Nwokore, Secretary, Affairs Committee, Sir Alex Charam, Chairman, Affairs Committee, and Sir Chidioke Ojiato, announcer.
Welcome back. Now, this is Sharing Life Matters with Eshman. And like I said, when we come back from break, we will be hitting the ground running. Now, we are outside of the break now, so we can discuss. Now, some people see a lot of things wrong in the way couples express themselves. For me, it's not my opinion tonight. It's all about you. But then, a school of thought says, as long as they are together, as long as people are married, of course, there is no limit. They could decide to turn themselves upside down, whatever way they want to enjoy themselves. It is okay. And if the wife would even go and learn a lot of different styles, a lot of different ways of pleasurizing her husband, a school of thought believes that there's nothing wrong in that. And that if she would study more, read more, watch more, just to satisfy the man. What do you think about that? Well, there's another school of thought that says, hey, how do you know responsibilities? A woman that knows so much has apparently watched it from somewhere. And if care is not taken, the husband may think that, she's weird, she's wayward, she's rough, she's raw. You understand? What do you think? These are the things that we're going to be talking about. Especially if you want to pick it one after the other, then we'll have to start with the oral sex. Oral sex is when you use your mouth on the private part of your partner. Oral sex has been something, in case you don't know, ladies, now, let's say the truth, because these are adults talking to adults tonight. Just in case you don't know, a man would travel miles and miles and miles away just to get oral sex. Yes, that is the truth. Many times, it's not the sex that the man seeks for outside. He seeks for those things that he's not getting from home. Unfortunately, when he seeks for those things outside, that may not tie him down to get what he's seeking for and get even what he gets at home. And so, what do you think? Do you think every woman should learn this? Now, don't let's fool ourselves. Most men will appreciate it, all right? I am not saying all, but most would. Statistics will show that an average man will prefer, to enjoy that pleasure. So it may not be too right to say tonight, well, if he maybe doesn't want it, he may be pretending to you. And so the same goes for the woman. Should she get the oral sex, particularly when you know the vagina of the woman produces a lot of juice, as it were. Now, this liquid that comes out from the woman, are they things that could be healthy for the man to take in? So what is your take? Do you think things like oral sex should be encouraged? Again, I have established it, I've said it, and I will say it again. A lot of people that walk away from home to seek pleasure, they are not seeking just sex. You need to understand that. And that's the truth. If they get it at home, maybe they may not be seeking it outside. But those things that they don't get. Now, you may not be there when the man is watching some blue movies, and he has this idea, this fantasy, this height that he wants to attain. If you're not helping him get there, now the blue movie is a very terrible thing, which I would not encourage, and that's the truth. I will not encourage people to get hooked on it. When you get hooked on it, it could destroy your relationship. You know why? You'll be expecting too much. Those things are acted. They're acted over time, over days, over weeks. But they make you feel that it's happening in one recording. No, it may not be. So when the man has watched that kind of movie, and he has this fantasy in his head, if you as a woman, if you're not giving that to him, he looks for it. Now, when he gets there, he may get stuck. And so you women, particularly the religious women, now, feel free to express yourself. You could come from the health angle. You could come from the religious angle. You could come from the social angle. Remember what I always say all the time. Whatever will make your relationship work, do it. As long as it's between both of you. But that's my personal opinion. Now, what do you think about the issue of oral sex from the health angle, from the religious angle, from the social angle, from the what would I call it, responsibility angle? What do you think about it? Between the man and his wife, between the wife and her husband, is this what should be encouraged, or it is a no-no? I'm going to be opening up the phone lines right now so that we can call in to contribute. If you're watching on YouTube, please, you got to do us a favor of sharing. The more people hear these things, the better. Hey, we're just trying to fix homes. We're just trying to make people have pleasant experiences in their home. There is no two-way about it, no other thing. We just want homes to be more solid. We found out that sex matter is a very major matter in homes, and that's why we're trying to address it so that the issue of domestic violence will go as low as possible. So please, let's not keep this program to ourselves. I mean, click the love, click the like, but then share it as well. Let's help homes. We need these talks, and that is the truth. Unfortunately, if you don't assist, then a lot of people may not get the message. 336-456-3800. Again, 336-456-3800 or 346-426-5650. 346-426-5650. Please pick your phone and call. Let's discuss tonight. Oral sex is it an okay thing? The wife knowing too much, does it help the marriage or it destroys the marriage? The man is probably not seeking sex outside. It's seeking those additional. Should the wife learn them, at least in an attempt to make the man to sit at home? Remember last week I gave you a proverb. I said the fact that we know that we're all going to die, should we not treat ourselves when we fall ill? Yes. A lot of ladies will say, whatever you do, the man will want to go out anyway. Is that why you shouldn't do the needful, the necessities? So what do you think? You may decide to come from whatever angle you want to come from. Like I said, health angle, religious angle, social angle, responsibilities angle. Whichever angle, the phone lines are now opened, and I would be expecting you to please call in and let's discuss tonight. Yes, my phone lines are open and I'll be looking forward to you calling in. Now, the reality, please, I need you to call in while I talk on. The reality is that between partners, there's so many steps that people will have to take to keep their homes. Now, let me correct an impression. The issue of oral sex is not only the desire of the man. Over time, we've also found out from statistics that ladies also desire that so badly. And so the way it is for the man is the way it is for the woman. Personally, you may not. So it does not matter. Please bring up what you believe. Let's discuss it. We just want to help some people that are facing the agony of decisions. A lot of people don't even know what to do. We just want to help homes. What do you think when the woman knows so much about sexual matters, sexual activities? How do you think she should handle it? Is knowing too much a bad thing? I mean, knowing it for her husband, knowing it for the sake of her sanity or union, stability in the home. When the man has a lot of experiences, are we going to be questioning him how he learned those things? Where did he learn it from? But like I told you, when someone is hooked on blue movies, X-rated movies, as it is called, he has a lot on his mind, the fantasies that he wants to get to. And if he's not getting there, he feels he can get it somewhere else. These are the things that will push the man outside. You can never fully satisfy anyone. Can I say that one more time? You can never fully satisfy anyone. The more you do, the more he feels that it can be better. But then, what should you do? Should you, because of that, say, no more, I'm giving up? Or should you say, hey, whatever is getting outside, let me learn it. All right. I used to have a friend back in the day. I'm waiting on your call, though. Please call me at any time, and I will stop to pick up your calls. Remember, it's extremely important that you call. You know why? There are people just listening and watching. They need to hear what you think about this matter. I used to have a friend back in the day, and this is a very true story now. Any story I tell you on this channel, all right, is true. Her husband used to go out a lot, all right, and when he used to go out, it used to be at night, only at night. You know, this guy would pack his stuff at 8 o'clock, maybe like 3 or 4 days in a week, and he would go out and he won't come back until the morning after. The wife herself told me this. Now, one day, the wife felt that she has had enough, and she was like, please, honey, just tell me where you go. I'm not trailing after you. I just want to know where you go, so that if anything happens, at least let me be able to say, this is where you go. And so the man was like, are you sure you really want to go? The wife was like, oh yeah, please, I really want to go. Okay, no problem, let's go. And so they went, and can you imagine, all these years it's been a club. So the lady said they got to the club at about 8 o'clock, and so it's a club, that's all. By 9 o'clock, she said she was already feeling tired and sleepy. By 10 o'clock, she was telling the man, okay, now I know where you go. Please, let's go back home. At least go drop me off. The man said, no, you got to wait. At about 12 a.m., the rhythm of the music changed. The ladies bringing the beer to the clients this time, they started coming out naked. And so the wife was like, wow, what is this? And the man was like, oh, well, I'm sorry, you really want to see. So wait, they waited. She said she was beside her man when a lady came to give him a lap dance beside her. She wanted to pinch, she wanted to scream. She could not hold herself, but you know, it was what she asked for. But here was what she told me. I asked her if that gave her problems in her family later on. She said no, that she herself had to learn the style of lap dancing just to pleasurize her man at home. And they both enjoyed it. Guess what? The man actually, for real, the man actually stopped going to that place. Why? Because the wife made an attempt to study what he really wanted. He started enjoying his life. The wife enjoys everything, and they've been living happily ever after. Hey, what is too much to be learned just for the sake of your relationship? I need you to call all my silent watchers tonight. Please don't be the silent watcher tonight. I want to know what your take is. Is oral sex okay within the context of those that are together, or is it something that is too much for anybody to bring up in the family? If she's bringing it up, is it like, hey, she knows too much? How did she learn it? If he's bringing it up, hey, where have you been? What is the limit actually? People called like 2 weeks ago saying that, oh, based on the Bible standard, based on this standard, based on that standard. I mean, I respect your belief system. I respect what you think and your idea. But then, what are the limitations? What is it that a couple shouldn't get involved in? I mean, just like that, my friend, she had to go as far as learning how to lap dance so that she could keep her man at home. Guess what? It worked. And so, if oral sex is a secret, hey, what will you do? All right, so check on your phone and give the call tonight, 346-426-5650 or 336-456-3800. We're still looking at the things that you would do to keep your partner at home. Now, don't forget that this issue is not from woman to the man alone, all right? It comes also from the man to the woman. The issue of satisfying. Again, it's not just about sex. Sex is very important, but there's so many other things that surround it. And we're not even talking about the styles of sex tonight. We're talking about those intense foreplay. You understand? What do you think religiously, health-wise? You know, if you're looking at a woman that is responsible, all those things, are they encouraged? All right? So I'm waiting on you to call and let's discuss. Will you advise your own younger sister to go all out, learning as much as she can learn just for the sake of the sanity of her home? What will you say to my friend that went as far as learning how to lap dance just to keep her husband at home? You listening to me, you watching me. If your husband is going to the club just for the lap dance, hey, can you learn the act of lap dancing just to keep him? You know, all this, we have a call already, and let's pick this call. Shining Life Matters with Eshman. Good evening.
Good evening, sir.
Yes, ma. Who am I speaking with and where are you calling from?
Felicia.
Felicia. Thank you for always calling me, Felicia. All right. So, what do you think, Felicia? Loud and clear, ma.
Hello?
Yes, we can hear you loud and clear. We can hear you.
Yes. The issue is whatever that works for you.
Yes.
In your own.
Yes.
And the context, to me, in my religion, whatever that works for me, and you know you are at peace with God,
okay,
go ahead. But when you are having concern, a kind of shame, a kind of blame in your conscience,
Okay.
then you know it's not good. When you are asking yourself, why am I doing this? Is it good? Is it right? Is it lawful? Is God happy with me? Then you know. That's my own. But when you are at peace
Okay.
within yourself,
Yes.
your conscience is free,
Yes.
then go about. I don't really know, or specifically God says do not do this, do not do that. This is how you can touch your man, this is how you can touch your wife. I don't know.
Okay. Felicia, if you don't mind, let me ask you. Can you give me an idea? There's a reason why I'm asking. Now, you don't have to be very specific. Can you give me an idea of your age bracket? I just want to link it to something. Just give me an idea. You don't have to be exact.
In my 50s.
Okay. If in your 50s, there's still men that go to the club in their 60s. And there's still men in their 55s, in their 60s, in their 70s that would want oral sex. So, I know you said something about your own conscience, and I really respect you for that. But if you're man, don't forget there's your conscience and there is the satisfaction of your man. It's not too late for your man, if you're in your 50s, to still negotiate the club. And so, if you know that all he goes for is a lap dance, can you learn how to lap dance for him? If your man desires so much about the oral sex, of course it's a matured talk tonight. If he desires so much about the oral sex, can you go all out to do this? Not for the sake of your conscience, but for the sake of your man. Go ahead, Felicia.
You know, to me,
don't stammer.
Marriage. Yeah. I would have, you know, I would have married in my jurisdiction. When I mean jurisdiction, I'm talking about religion.
Yeah, someone that believes what you believe.
We should belong to the same entity.
All right, I'm enjoying you, Felicia.
We should belong to the same faith.
Okay.
That is what I'm saying. If he loves it, or I like it, rather, then we'll talk about it.
If he loves it and you don't like it?
No, I say if he loves it,
yes,
and I like it, we talk about it. Or if I don't, or he does, we still talk about it.
Okay.
We can work things out. That is why I said, whatever that works for you, that makes your relationship to keep going.
Yes.
Then why not?
Okay. Finally, before I let you go, others trying to call in, please do call in. All right, I'll be waiting on you there. 2 phones here, 346-456-5650 or 336-456-3800. Before I let you go, Felicia, I want you to tell me spot on. My friend, and I know her very well, she had to learn the lap dance just for the sake of the husband. Did she make a wise decision to learn the lap dancing?
Yeah, she made. That is what worked for her.
But I guess based on
she
your...
learned it, and thank God it worked for her.
Yes.
Somebody might learn it, apply it, and it might not work.
But based on your religion, is it okay to learn lap dancing?
Eshman, please, let's drop that. My question is this.
Yes, Felicia.
Why is this thing always one-sided? Women go and learn. Okay. Women go and learn.
Yes. Well,
when you learn, they will ask you, where did you?
Okay. Yes, that was what you raised that. When you learn, they will say, where did you learn it from?
Exactly.
Like I should ask my question, how did you learn the lap dancing? Where did you learn it from, right?
Exactly.
I believe Google teaches everything now.
My question is this to men out there is this again.
Yes.
Hello?
Yes, yes, I'm with you.
I just want to ask from the men
Yes.
that why, I don't know how to put this thing
Quickly.
that will not offend some
It
people.
will
I
not.
don't know.
Feel free. This is matured talk, and we're helping families here. We just want homes to be happy. Go ahead and ask, Felicia.
My question is this. It takes two to tango.
Yeah.
When men, will they allow their wives to go and, is it test drive or do trial outside too? Men always go out and test this, test that, test this, test that, put all together, come and apply it at home or something.
Okay.
Will they allow their wife to go and test drive or test or sample test as the case may be?
Okay. Okay. Felicia, I really want to thank you so much. There'll be someone that is willing to answer your questions. All right. Men out there shall strong to you a major challenge, and I want you to call and answer her. Felicia, you are wonderful, and may God bless your home. Thank you so much for being a part of this program.
Welcome.
All right. Thank you so much. All right. Please feel free to call in 346-426-5650. 336-456-3800. Felicia has challenged all men tonight that, hey, can you also allow your wife to go and learn or be going out like you do, to do the things that you do? Will you be happy? And that's a very good question if you ask me. All right. Most men will feel free to want to go out, check at the clubs. You know, sometimes they can't even explain where they're going. Will you be happy if your wife leaves you at home to go to the club? What will you feel? What will you think? All right. So please call in and let's still discuss. She has said quite a lot of things that one of these days we're still going to talk about. One thing that she mentioned right now, and that's when I will be talking to those that are not married yet. As she said, in her own case, well, she would have married someone that thinks like her anyway. You may be giving yourself a big, huge problem if you're a sit-at-home man and you are marrying someone that really, a lady that loves to go out a lot. That may give you an issue, all right? It's just a piece of advice from Felicia. If you have a particular religion or belief system, it's better you look for someone within your fold so that you don't have a lot of disagreement when you're there. But our hardest question tonight is learning these things. We have another caller, and let's hear from her. Shining Light Matters with Eshman. Good evening.
Hi, Eshman.
Yes. Who am I speaking with and where are you calling from?
Yeah, my name is Tayo. I'm calling from Georgia.
All right, Mr. Tayo. All right, good to hear your voice. So what do you think about our discussion tonight? We wanted to narrow it down to oral sex. Is it okay? And before you answer, is there a limit to what a partner should learn just to satisfy his partner or her partner? Over to you, Tayo.
All right, Eshman. So thank you so much for what you do. I always look forward to watch your program.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. So before I would dive into your question, I just want to discuss oral sex is actually it's something that is dependent on what the couple wants.
Yes.
So we need to understand the lifestyle of those couples. Human beings, we are different. We need to understand the cultural background, the religious beliefs, mental interpretation, and people's disposition towards embracing new things. It's not just about I want to teach you something or you want to teach me something. It's about my disposition or my position towards if I want to learn. So, and a lot of people are parochial. Like, we just want to stay in our comfort zone. We want to stay within what we know.
Okay.
And want to stay with our belief. However, the decision of maybe it is right or wrong still lies within the confines of the couple.
Yes.
And their mode of interaction. So, and it is practically impossible, or let me say it is weird for a spouse that they've been together for a long period of time and things like this has never come up in their relationship. And one of them will now start discussing about, hello dear, do you think we can do this? You know, from what position will the person start the discussion from? So, like, okay, let's imagine that I just came back from work now, and after my meal, I just called my wife and said, hey, I think I want to experience this.
Yeah.
You know, the first thing that will come to our mind would be, I mean, where did
you learn it from?
Or maybe I come up with super sex story, you know, and which we have never discussed before. You know, how do you think the person will feel?
Okay.
So she will rather think that, okay, is this what you're doing right now, or she will start suspecting my movements and think probably I'm wayward. So the appropriateness of oral sex is actually dependent on the choice of the couple.
Okay.
So like you said earlier, that some school of thought actually agree to it and some don't. But the most important thing that I would say is this, that for couples, mutual sexual satisfaction is key.
It's very key.
Yeah, and one must not be selfish. Like if you climax, you should be able to think about the fact that did my partner actually enjoy this too?
Yes.
So you have to know what your partner wants and actually make it pleasurable for each other. That is actually my position. So my position now will not actually define my situation. You understand?
I understand.
So because I might be constrained to like agree based on my religion that it is not good. You understand what I'm saying?
Okay.
I might want to agree, because if we want to actually look at how pleasurable sex is, we might actually want to go outside the context of what we're discussing tonight.
Okay.
So that is why for everything there is there has to be limits. If there's no limit, it takes you outside what God wants for you. You understand what I'm saying?
Yes.
So if it's too much, we might start thinking about, okay, let's do this, let's try this, and you start trying things beyond what is normal.
Okay.
Yeah. So I would just say that whatever you think, like Miss Felicia said, whatever you think works for you, please go for it. But just make sure that everything is within the confines
it's done
of
with
normal.
modesty. Yeah, but Tayo, in one of the things you said, okay, this matter has never been discussed between this couple, and someday the man comes home, the wife is wondering, how in the world did you get this? Where did you get that from? Is it too late in the day when a man or a woman feels that, well, this is the new thing? So many things could suggest it. They could be looking at stuff on the web and they come across it. A movie could register it in their mind. Should we judge someone asking, though they've not talked about it for 10 years of marriage, but on the 11th year, he decided to raise it? Does that make him a bad person? When the wife raises such a question or makes a request late in the day in the marriage, does that really make her a wayward person? Tell me, Tayo.
So the answer to that is actually no. It doesn't make either of the spouse a bad person.
Yes.
But the reality is that on what context are they discussing this? This is something that has never come up before. And you're telling your spouse that, okay, I think we should do this. And, you know, I think there's a level that I would suggest that there should be like a sex education that should come first between both couples by someone else, or maybe by a counselor, or probably by a pastor in the church, or whatever community they belong, whoever heads the community they belong. When I mean community, I mean the how do I put it? Like the kind of society they belong to.
Yes.
So like there should be someone that will be able to like lecture them about what is probably going on, or how to improve on your sex life or on your marriage life in general. So, but if someone is just coming up like for a serious, like let's look at how serious some couple could be. For some serious couple, it will be weird for anybody to just discuss like the thing we do in this house is when we wake up in the morning, we read our Bible. After the Bible, you know, we pray, we sing. How do you think this kind of discussion will come up? Where is it coming from? It is the devil that is entering your heart to do this. You know?
Okay.
And we have to bind the devil. Fast for 3 days, it is. I'm just joking about that, but that is what is going on in most homes.
Okay.
So sometimes, if you even know it, some people will just keep to themselves. Like, I think I know this, but let me just keep managing it. Yes. After all, it's not food. I can live without it for the rest of my life.
Okay, that's highly understandable. On a final note, before I let you go, and I'll quickly go on a break. On a final note, I told you about my friend that went to learn lap dancing just to pleasurize the husband. Do you think she made a good idea, or you won't encourage a sister to go learn the act of lap dancing just to keep her home?
So in their own context, I think she did the right thing. That's what the husband wants, and she thinks she can actually satisfy the husband. So she did the right thing.
You sound like a religious person. From your religious point of view, did she do the right thing? Can you tell a sister in church to go learn lap dancing because of her husband?
So like I said, if that will actually make their own marriage work, they can do it.
Okay.
So, but I would not advise anyone to learn anything in their own marriage. They understand their marriage better, and whatever will make their marriage work, they should actually lay their hands on it.
Okay. All right. That's so nice and so important. Tayo, you've been very wonderful. Thank you for contributing to this program, and hopefully you'll call again and again. Have a good night, Tayo.
Yeah, thank you, sir.
Yes. I quickly will want to run on break, and when we come back, we'll find a way to wrap it all up. Please pick your phones and be ready to call. We're reaching out to solutions tonight. This is Sharing Life with Eshman, and I'll see you at the other side of the divide.
Hello everyone, an amazing joint is here with different African dishes. Amala bula, iyan legusi, semo and okra, suya, grilled fish, eforiro, jollof rice, plus different kind of swallow and soup. Amala joint, a very great arena to meet and discuss with your loved ones, business meeting, dating meeting, and all kinds of meeting. Amala joint. Order now through Grubhub, Uber Eats, and DoorDash. 281-721-2982. Amala Joint 6271 Highway 6 South, Houston, Texas 77083. Amala Joint, the best joints to eat the best African food. Amala Joint.
Well, life to you may be different from life to me. The way I see life most of the time is different from the way you see life. Sometimes life is good. Other times, well, maybe not so good. And this is why many times we need someone to talk to, someone to listen to us without judging us. And this is a program that is designed exactly for that purpose, where we can talk, chat, laugh, and sometimes cry together. Come on, let's talk over our matters. Let's discuss the matters of life and find solutions together. This is Eshman. Our program is now going to be on Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays from 9 p.m. to 10 p.m. I need you to join in. We need to talk together. You will have the opportunity to call in, ask questions, discuss matters that concern your heart, and I guarantee you'll be glad that you talked. I'll be waiting on you Tuesday, and on Wednesday, and on Thursday. Eshman will be waiting for you.
Mom, it's about time for some sweet bread. Since I had my first bite, it's all I've been thinking about. And I can't wait to have a taste of so sweet cakes too. That bread that she deserves.
Oh Sweet Bakery, your one-stop spot for your hygienically prepared, nutritious fresh bread and pastries, ranging from African, continental, and of course, a touch of the Caribbean. See, talk about that real, soft, fresh agege bread. White bread, coconut bread, wheat bread, special sardine rolls, cinnamon raisin, fluffy delicious cakes, plus our special tea and coffee. And here's a little secret. You can also order the one and only agri beans to complement. Soul Sweet Bread. They two together, it be like 5 and 6. Make a stop at 3823 Synod Road, 77082 Suite B, Houston, Texas. Or call 713-264-9957. Soul Sweet Bakery, bringing you the best pastries. No be lie, Soul Sweet Bread, they butter the soul. Plus, it dey enter medulla. Wella.
Need to get somewhere fast and at a reasonable price? You need Tigo. You can be confident your driver will be courteous and professional. Tigo is super budget friendly, even for students and low-income workers. Tigo is convenient. Book your ride, pay, and tip your driver all in the app. Tigo, the ride-sharing company with a difference. Download the Tigo app today at Google Play or the Apple Store.
Welcome back. This is Sharing Life Matters with Eshman, and so good to know that you're here. Now, don't forget that this program has been brought to us by BSA Procurement and Logistics. Whatever shipping needs you have, get in touch with BSA Procurement and Logistics. Now, we've been talking a lot, and we need to bring it home. Still feel free to call. Two lines are opened, 346-426-5650 or 336-456-3800. Any of those numbers will be good. Feel free to call in and contribute to your program. Now, the two callers that I've called tonight have actually said in passing, whatever will make it work for you. It's all about you. It's all about your partner. Many times, a third party does not even know what is going on. Whatever they have to say about you are said from a limited point of view. They don't know nothing about what goes on behind your curtain. And so, if your partner shows you that this is what I really like, this is what I really want, it would have been better for you not to get involved with a partner. But as long as you're together, if they keep showing you that this is what I want, hey, you got to do your best to make sure it works. As long as you're hurting no one, as long as you're not defrauding no one or making other people cry, you got to find a way to make sure your partner is having the best of time. Otherwise, it will be difficult to make such a person stay. In this case, people are asking for something beyond sex. And so, between couples, how far really can you go to help your partner achieve their aims, fulfill their dreams? It's what they want. It's a tall order sometimes. But then, how high can you go? At what level, excuse me, at what level can you really go just to make sure that they're happy? Of course, there are some things that if you know you can't do, then don't bother going into such a union. When you are there, it may be difficult for you to say no. Study the person you want to be involved with. If the lifestyle is not the same as you, then don't bother going there. If you love to be at the club all the time, and the person you're talking to that you want to marry hates the club, surely that's going to tell you that there will be a problem. Look for someone that thinks like you. Look for someone that won't find it strange what you're desiring. The same way when it comes to sexual matters, there are many ladies that are modest. You got to respect them for who they are. They like to take things easy. They're not pretending. It's just their lifestyle. They don't want anything wild. They don't want anything outrageous. You get to respect them for what they believe and meet them at their side of the world. You can't continue to enforce what you want or what you believe on other people. It's going to break them. Now, everyone has a need that must be met. Here is a solution. And here is what Eshman is saying. We must find a way to meet at the center. What do I mean meeting at the center? Each person must make an adjustment. You are making an adjustment to come closer, and she's making an adjustment to meet you upper or higher level. But if we don't make an adjustment, it's like forcing the other person to believe what we believe, do what we do, act what we act. That's more like slave trade. We need to understand that the more we desire to get some things done, the other person probably may not like it, may not have that desire. Even if you're going to get her to do it, you need to give her a bit of time to adjust. Don't just, brothers, and I'm talking to you now, and you've had that problem since you were teenagers. Don't just go and watch some movie somewhere and expect a woman to act it out. Come on. It's just a movie. Professionals acted it. They rehearsed it over years. Whatever you want is okay as long as there's an agreement between you and your partner. If the agreement is not there, you're just going to throw your home in turmoil. We want domestic violence to die. At least let it reduce. Some of the main causes of domestic violence would be disagreement over issues. Oh, the husband wants it this way. The wife says, no, I can't go that high. Then the next thing, somebody is yelling. The next thing, someone is beating. What about both parties making an adjustment? That is the best that life has to offer. Nobody knows it all. Nobody has it all. What gives you pleasure may be what turns off the other person. When you first met, when you first talked, how was she? How was he? Some of those things that he grew up with you may not be able to change them immediately. You need to give your partner a time to adjust. The same way you desire or you get happiness in what you do, the same way your partner gets happiness in what she does or what he does. You have to understand your source of happiness is different from the source of happiness of your partner. And man, for you to be called a real man, many times you have to be the one to bow. You have to be the one to succumb because you're stronger. You should be able to look at her and feel that, okay, she doesn't have that strength to go beyond where she has reached already. Never because of threats of you want to go out or you will go out after other women, make her do the unthinkable. There's so many things that are almost not natural that people are involved in. I know you want to satisfy your man, but the day he brings a dog home and he's saying, well, this dog is going to be the third person, all of them are going to make love together, the fact that you want to satisfy, will you go that low? Hey, I need everybody to talk well before they get involved in some things. But now that they are involved, they need to know the limit and the level they can get to. If the way is totally unworkable, rather than all of you beating and killing yourselves, find a way to go separate ways. Enjoy your relationship. Enjoy your partner. Make adjustment as much as you can. But then don't sell your birthright because you really want to make that adjustment. If these are unnatural things, if these are things that are totally against your belief system, if these are things that will hurt somebody else, if these are things that will take a life, claim people's property, in the name of making adjustment for your partner, say no. Yeah, say no. Be happy, love, enjoy, do things that will bring a lot of fun. But never forget, you have what you believe. Adjust, but please don't sacrifice your belief because you want to adjust. Well, tonight has been a very good night, and certainly tomorrow we'll be here to discuss further on this matter. Do you have any questions? Do you have any comments? Send your messages, send it to us, and we will discuss all these things. Again, those on YouTube, remember to share this program. Do you have anything you want to advertise or the programs that you are getting involved in? It's almost Christmas time. We can advertise them for you. 336-456-3800. Call or send us a message and we'll be glad to advertise what you have. I've not been the only one at the studio tonight, and I must acknowledge those that are working with me. Georgina Bracco has been wonderful on the buttons, making sure that everything goes well with the system. My PAs around here tonight, Ehiko, always making sure that, well, the T's are crossed and the I's are dotted. She's always telling me, you got to do this, so you got to do it that way, so that you get it smoothly. Bukola Sarah is always the one in charge of the commercials, and she's forever knocking at doors, making sure that the commercials are coming in. All of them are working tirelessly. Thank you, team. And of course, the head of the team, the executive producer himself, Shino Ayo Oyelola. With me, Eshman, we brought this tonight. Tomorrow, you need to join, and we need to get other people. You never can tell whose home you'll be helping. This is hoping that when we see again, there'll be good news for us to talk about. Until then, Eshman is my humble name, and I'll see you at the other side of the divide. Well, life to you may be different from life to me. The way I see life most of the time is different from the way you see life. Sometimes life is good. Other times, well, maybe not so good. And this is why many times we need someone to talk to, someone to listen to us without judging us. And this is a program that is designed exactly for that purpose, where we can talk, chat, laugh, and sometimes cry together. Come on, let's talk over our matters. Let's discuss the matters of life and find solutions together. This is Eshman. Our program is now going to be on Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays from 9 p.m. to 10 p.m. I need you to join in. We need to talk together. You will have the opportunity to call in, ask questions, discuss matters that concern your heart, and I guarantee you, you'll be glad that you talked. I'll be waiting on you Tuesday, and on Wednesday, and on Thursday. Eshman will be waiting for you.
Discover the uniqueness in the entertainment industry. African Broadcasting Network, ABN, is now the pace setter in the industry. Do you want to advertise your product and services? Count on us. We will do it much more than your expectations. African Broadcasting Network, ABN, will deliver quick and prompt services. Our quality and clarity stands us out when it comes to delivering quality broadcasting. Our staffs are hardworking and versatile in the specific field of office. Our environment is so conducive and we are open to all. We also give advice on how to run your business profitably. African Broadcasting Network is situated at
10039 Business Street, Suite 338, Houston, Texas 77036. Telephone 346-426-5650 or 832-490-8203.
Website www.abntvnetwork.com. ABN, celebrating Africans' rich cultural heritage.